This is a Bjorn Hall and a Littmann review stethoscopes. So I got 3 stethoscopes, 2 Littmanns, 1 Bjorn Hall. Bjorn Hall is right there. Got my Littmann on the left and the Littmann on the right. So I just got this Bjorn Hall stethoscope, been using it for about a week or two. So far, quality, everything has been solid, on par, so pretty much good all around. Littmann took me a while to get used to, kind of felt different, but it's a good solid stethoscope all around because they're brand name and everything. This orange one, I've been using it for about 2 years in the ICU, give or take. It doesn't turn as good anymore as it did the first day. Too much bleach wipes and sandy wipes. This one's crystal clear. I might just start using it in the clinic, honestly, as my nurse practitioner degree kicks off. I like the sleekness, the look of it, the solid feeling of it. It's not heavy on the belt either compared to the Littmann on the left. This one's a little more heavier, and the acoustic is a little more dull than the Bjorn Hall. The Littmann one on the right, I use it in the clinic mostly, also during my clinical rotations. It's a little more heavier too for some reason. I think it's just a matter of the material and quality, but the acoustic is pretty good, but I felt like it wore out after like 3 months or so. Not sure why. As far as everything, just comparing the weight of it all, the Bjorn Hall so far has been holding up so far so good. I'm not sure how long it's going to be within a year or so, how it's going to do with all the wear and tear, with the wipes and everything. As far as like the grip and everything, it feels solid, it feels good. Littmann's more of a rubbery feeling. It's pretty much just a standard rubber feeling. I know they have different types, different colors. I'm not into all these different colors. I got the orange one just because I lost my other stethoscopes, as in my previous videos I explained that. It kind of wore out in the middle. The green one's been pretty solid from there. So as far as the earpieces, so far, the orange one, it's been pretty good, solid overall. Just the earpieces kind of like don't fit in my ears pretty good. It just kind of feels loose. I don't feel like I hear everything as clearly. Try the Bjorn Hall, honestly, like it tunes out everything. It's kind of like some like headphones, and it just like clears everything out, and you can actually hear the lungs and heart sounds. So I'm pretty satisfied with it. I feel like the earpieces fit in better, but the frames are a little thinner. It's a little more easier to maneuver than the Littmann, but the earpieces are solid so far from what I've felt. As far as the Littmann, this one's been solid overall, but I feel like at times I have difficulty hearing things. I don't know if it's just from the earpieces not fitting in well, or just from like the acoustics of the bell and stuff. But overall, I like the green one. That's done me a solid for quite some time, and it's helped me out in clinics. The orange one has been okay. It just depends, honestly, on what you like, on color, taste, style. Bjorn Hall is not well known yet. It's going to blow up sooner or later. I believe that. The other ones, there's the MDF, and then there's the Littmann. Littmann's pretty much your standard stethoscope you see everywhere. Everybody has it. As far as affordability, style, simplicity, likes, Bjorn Hall does it all. Acoustics, it'll get you through anything. As far as if you want a brand name and everything like that, a Littmann will do you justice there, and they'll do the same thing a Bjorn Hall will do. You have to listen to the stethoscope, heart, lungs, bowel sounds, everything. So it's just the length of the Bjorn Hall is a little bit longer, which helps when you're trying to get those lower lobes of the lungs instead of bending over all the way, which helps a lot. So as far as like flexibility, pretty much Bjorn Hall flexes good. It's just straight out of the box, so it's taking a while to get the full flexibility. The Littmann flexes good, no issues there either. So which one would I choose? It's really up to you, honestly. They're all good all around. And it's just like I said, Bjorn Hall, the style, simplicity, acoustics, and the way it's produced. And then if you want to support small business owners, that's the way to go. Big corporations like a Littmann, everybody has one, different color styles, different range of prices. And you can't go wrong with it either. It does last, but it does wear out just like everything else. So honestly, it's really hard to tell. But I think at this stage in my career, starting as a nurse practitioner, I might start using the Bjorn Hall more just for the acoustic sounds of it, the lightweight of it, the simplicity. So in the end, it's really hard to choose which one I would prefer over the other. All of them have pros and cons. The Bjorn Hall, I'm not sure how it's going to do with wear and tear in the future. I'm not sure how it's going to be with the sound like my Littmans. I've used it for a couple of years, so I know the ins and outs of them. The pros are like the Bjorn Hall fits good in my ears. It's perfect. The Littman kind of struggle with it. Doesn't block out all the noise. But as far as like looks and everything, Bjorn Hall wins it all. As far as like